Come on, give Jesus a hand.
Yo, what's up? This Little Prince right here with the Prince Report, reporting quartet and gospel news for you. Let's get into the news. I want to let you know August the 13th, that's going to be on a Sunday, the Queen of Gospel Music coming to Charleston, South Carolina, 37 John Street, Charleston, South Carolina. That's the Charleston Music Hall right there. Doors open up at 5 p.m., but the event begins at 6 p.m. You don't want to miss this one. Tickets are $45, but VIP $75 right there. And that's the event right there that you don't want to miss with the Queen of Gospel, Pastor Shirley Caesar. Put that one down in your calendar. Don't forget Friday Night Live Quartet Night. Yes, that's going to be August the 18th, featuring Doc McKenzie and the highlights, the McDonald sisters, Pastor Kevin Joyner, and Emmanuel Borkin and Company. And that's going down in Red Springs, North Carolina. That's going to be a fundraising program right there, so you want to show up in numbers. Now, program begins at 7 p.m. Doors open up at 6 p.m. You don't want to miss this one. Doc McKenzie and the highlights, they're going to be August the 13th, Sunday at the Summer Blast. Listen, that's the Summer Blast, featuring Pastor Sean Jones and the Believers, Doc McKenzie and the highlights. So listen, you want to make your way. Also, George Dean and the Gospel 4, they're going to be there also. Tickets are $20 in advance, $25 at the door. For more information, you can contact 901-289-6423. That's 901-289-6423. And that's the Summer Blast 2017. You want to make your way there. That one right there. Don't forget about we're paying homage to Harvey Watkins, Mr. Harvey Watkins and the Canton Spirituals. This is going to be September the 30th, 2017. Doors open up at 3 p.m., but program begins at 4. Featuring the Canton Spirituals, Rance Allen, Dottie Peoples, also Paul Porter, and Keith Wonderboy Johnson. Don't forget about Pastor Sean Jones. Let's come in honor. This is a night of salute and honor to Mr. Harvey Watkins. $25 in advance, $30 at the door. You want to keep your eyes and ears open. Also, don't forget, Mr. Harvey Watkins got a brand new CD coming out also, so be sure to keep your ears and eyes open for that one. Don't forget Doc McKenzie, brand new CD coming out. And more news, who has a great album coming out. Keith Wonderboy Johnson, Timeless Music presents the Indie Praise Project. Don't forget about that one. That's featuring the Supreme Angels. The Supreme Angels brand new single, Oh Lord I Need You. That's going to be on that one too. So listen, Be sure to look out for those two right there. Also, be sure to go and check out the Facebook pages of Doc McKenzie and the Highlights, JPC. That's Jeff Patterson and Company and the Supreme Angels. Check them out. Listen, this is your boy, Lil Prince, reporting Quartet and Gospel News. You can look for me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter. Be sure to get your news to me. Keep on listening to the best in gospel music on your local radio stations. All right, I'm out of here. You be blessed.
Come on, Mississippi, put your hands together. Come on. Come on, let's give God some praise. Anybody come and give me some praise? Let me hear you say yeah. Come on. Anybody here need a blessing tonight? Come on, put your hands together. Somebody in this building need a blessing. Somebody came here tonight, oh, just looking for a blessing. Look up and tell the Lord, I need a blessing. Lord, I need a blessing. Lord, need a blessing. Sit down, Lord. Somebody ought to help me tell the Lord, send down your blessing right now. Somebody came looking for hope. Somebody came here tonight looking for love. I come to tell you, you're in the right place. Whatever you need tonight, my God's got it. Look up and tell the Lord, I need a blessing. Everybody here need a blessing tonight. A blessing. Lord, need a blessing. Sit down, yeah. Somebody ought to tell the Lord. Now come on, help me tell him. Right now, we need a blessing. Right now, Lord, we need a blessing. Somebody came here tonight, oh, because they need a blessing, Lord. We need to hear from you. We need a blessing. Now, come on, help me tell you. Sit
Before that was Little Prince. Thank you, Little Prince, for always stopping by the Midnight Love Garden and supplying us with quartet news. Yes, sir. Y'all, guess what? We're on to the pros and cons of dating online. Oh my goodness. Internet dating and social dating, Facebook dating are the old-fashioned way of meeting offline at work or with a little help from your friends or grandmother. There are so many more options available to singles dating in the digital age, yet so many can't seem to connect. So what's a dater to do? First of all, you got to understand what those pros and cons are. There's pros and cons of dating online. And you know what makes me sick about it though, is that the fact of when online dating came out, it took away what the parents used to do. It took away some of the parents' job, and the grandparents and the brothers and the sisters who would all have your back whenever your date would show up. Or it took away that one girl's dream, the woman who dreams of that guy walking up to her in the grocery store, maybe sneaking up behind her and saying, "Excuse me, miss, may I get this for you?" Or maybe, you know, how they used to do back in the movies, how they drop something and bend over and pick it up in front of the guy to get their attention. So online dating took away from all that. And now what we have is the pros of online dating. What we have is a wide variety of people that we can choose from anywhere, all over the world, different countries. We can choose these people to be in our lives and don't have to worry about ever seeing them in person. And another pro is you don't have to deal with them every day. You know, that's how ghosting come about. You meet somebody online, and when you get tired of them, you just leave them alone for about 2 or 3 weeks until you get ready to go back to them. So you get ghosted on. So that's a pro and a con because nobody wants to be ghosted on, especially some of these people, you know, they fall in love easily online. And that's another pro. You can love them and leave them. It don't take much. And, you know, the cons of online dating is you may not get who you think you're getting. And that's called kitten fishing. That's what you'll be getting. You may think that you're talking to someone who looks like a supermodel, and all along it may be someone who is probably about 500 pounds and nothing like what their profile picture looks like. And another thing about online dating is that you get mixed signals, and you miss out on really getting to look at the person and really know them up front about who they are, where they come from, you know, what's their temper like. You don't get to see any of that online. Online, I can be anybody. I mean, I could be a model and you never know that I'm a stay-at-home mom. Online, I could be a doctor and you never know that that person may be a stay-at-home mom, you know. So online dating, it has its pros and cons. And the way I see it is whenever you decide to date, and I do think you can do both effectively. I really do, because I'm open-minded to that. I started out online dating, and this is just my experience from it. It becomes addicting, just like that chat line. You call 1-800-LIVE-LINKS. You know, I started out doing that, and it became addicting to the point where I was getting up and during the middle of the night to assist all these guys that I had met online, you know, just to talk to each one separately. And I never found what I was looking for because it was just so many of them. I didn't want to settle. So sometimes online dating can encourage you not to want to really get out there and take dating serious. And then there was the serious side of dating with me where I did go out on a few dates. And I'll tell you, I'll say this much, that 2 or 3 of those dates was horrible. It was a disaster because the people were not who they said they was. And I didn't know at that time that you should not be going to people's houses and meeting them. And I went to someone's house and almost got killed. So I will tell you, if you're going to be doing online dating, you have to be careful.